What if I told you that one of the greatest knights in Westeros history began as a poor, unknighted squire, and that a bald, stubborn little boy walking beside him would one day sit on the Iron Throne? This is the story of a knight of the Seven Kingdoms, also known as Tales of Duncan Egg. Set nearly 90 years before A Song of Ice and Fire, this trilogy follows the adventures of Ser Duncan the Tall, known as Dunk, and his young squire Aegon Targaryen, nicknamed Egg. These are not stories of dragons ruling the skies or kings seated comfortably on thrones. They are stories of wandering knights, hidden princes, honor, loss, and the true cost of chivalry. The collection includes 3 novellas: The Hedge Knight, The Sworn Sword, The Mystery Knight. Dunk begins his journey as the squire to Ser Arlen of Pennytree, a humble hedge knight who lives by a strict code of honor. Before Ser Arlen can formally knight him, he dies of illness. Left with only his armor, sword, and beliefs, Dunk makes a bold decision. He claims the title of knight anyway, becoming Ser Duncan the Tall. His destination is Ashford Meadow, where a great tourney is being held. At a roadside inn, Dunk meets a mysterious, sharp-tongued, bald boy calling himself Egg, who insists almost aggressively on becoming his squire. Against his better judgment, Dunk agrees. At Ashford, Dunk earns the right to compete thanks to Prince Baelor Targaryen, but he's forbidden from using Ser Arlen's coat of arms. A talented puppeteer named Tansel paints him a new sigil. Everything changes when Prince Aegon Targaryen, cruel and unstable, assaults Tansel. Dunk steps in and strikes the prince. The punishment for attacking royal blood is death, until Egg reveals the truth. Egg is Prince Aegon Targaryen, Aegon's younger brother and future king. Dunk demands trial by combat, but Aegon escalates it into a deadly trial of 7. 7 knights against 7. Dunk's champions include Sir Lionel Baratheon, Prince Baelor Targaryen, and others Egg manages to gather. The battle is brutal. Dunk defeats Aegon, but victory comes at a terrible price. Prince Baelor is killed, along with 2 other knights. Prince Maker pardons Dunk and offers him a position in the royal household. Dunk refuses. Instead, he chooses the road and keeps Egg as his squire. Dunk and Egg enter the Reach, where Dunk swears service to Sir Eustace Osprey of Standfast. Here, we learn about the Blackfyre Rebellion, a civil war that tore House Targaryen apart. Sir Eustace hires Dunk to help him against his rival, Lady Rohanne Webber of Coldmoat, known as the Red Widow. The conflict centers around damaged irrigation, caused by a dam built on Coldmoat land. While investigating, Sir Bennis, another sworn sword, attacks a peasant, escalating tensions. Dunk travels to Coldmoat to negotiate, and discovers Lady Rohanne is trapped by her own fate. If she does not remarry soon, she will lose her lands. She reveals Sir Eustace once supported Demon Blackfyre, branding him a traitor. His lands were stripped away after the rebellion. When Lady Rohanne burns the forests around Standfast, Dunk takes responsibility. He disbands the militia to avoid bloodshed and challenges her to trial by combat. The duel is fought in a stream dividing their lands. Dunk wins but nearly dies drowning. When he wakes, he learns the truth. Sir Eustace and Lady Rohanne have married, uniting their lands. Before leaving, Lady Rohanne offers Dunk gifts. He refuses gold and horses but takes a lock of her hair and leaves her with a kiss. Once more, Dunk and Egg ride on. On their way north to fight Greyjoy raiders, Dunk and Egg encounter a grand wedding tourney at White Walls. The prize? A dragon's egg. Egg notices something troubling. Many knights present are former Blackfyre supporters. Dunk enters the tourney as the Gallows Knight. He is defeated by Sir Uther Underleaf, the Snail Knight. But Uther reveals a secret. He was bribed to kill Dunk. Soon chaos erupts. The dragon egg vanishes. Sir Glendon Ball is falsely accused and imprisoned. Dunk is attacked, injured, and thrown down a well believed dead. He is saved by Maynard Plum, secretly an agent of Brynden Rivers, the Hand of the King. The truth is revealed. John the Fiddler is a Blackfyre prince, and the tourney is a rebellion in disguise. Dunk rescues Egg and prevents his murder. Sir Glendon demands trial by combat and defeats Demon Blackfyre's heir. Royal forces surround the castle. The rebellion collapses. Lord Butterwell is spared execution, but loses 90% of his lands, and his castle is destroyed as a warning. The dragon egg is recovered. Dunk ransoms his armor. Egg ensures the brave hedge knights are rewarded. And once again, the road calls. A knight of the Seven Kingdoms isn't about crowns or prophecy. It's about what it truly means to be a knight. how honor survives in a broken world, and how history is shaped by ordinary people making brave choices. From a hedge knight with no name to a boy king who learned humility on the road, this is one of George R. R. Martin's most human and heartfelt stories.